Feature Friday.
The freshest. Hello guys, welcome back.
We're
Today,
checking out rock. Indian rock. For all my rockets out there.
because it's great.
Yes. Quite an interesting lineup, actually. We have Agam, which has been a very long time since we checked them out. As a matter of fact, they actually released something new, and maybe we'll also plug that in for you guys to check that out. Bloodywood.
Yes.
They kick a lot of ass in India and also in the West, surprisingly enough. And it's been a very long time since we checked out anything from there. As a matter of fact, the video we're going to check out is from London.
Yay!
Also, this is part of a Surinder film. It's actually Rupam Islam made a song for...
He is the vocalist of Fossils.
That's right, one of the very popular Bengali rock bands of all time. There will be an uncut version of this podcast in which there'll be an extra song review, so it will only be available for members. Do click the join button. If you're watching from India, for example, it does come at a discounted price because just conversions, and you can thank YouTube for that. So do press the join button, become a member. It goes a very long way, and also you get access to album reviews on a weekly basis, about 2-3 a month. And also you do get the weekly podcast. We are slowly, now finally, I think, getting back to normality because we were moving houses. And now everything is over. Thanks, fuck. But our internet's still shit, that's why we're not streaming. But the movies are still coming out, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching and you're one of our Indian fans. So do also subscribe to Feature Friday Movies India. Let's give it a watch. The first one is quite a lengthy one, actually.
Not Salman Khan, which, by the way, what a rock star.
Just party like a rock star. Bang, 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 someone aboard it.
Oh,
I think
shit.
This is gonna be an spiritual experience.
What is longing but the soul remembering something it once held and lost?
See what I'm saying?
And when the body fades, when the curtains fall, what remains?
The soul?
What remains?
But
For those who never sought emptiness, for those who clung, regret, for those who fought the tide, fear, for those who saw, who surrendered, who walked open-handed and unafraid. Silence, light, freedom.
there's a
This is
reference to
awesome.
Braveheart.
And the song remains whispering. Did you find your way home? Or are you still searching in the dark?
Guys! I love that you read that in a Cillian Murphy sort of like
Peaky Blinders.
Durfast causa.
I love this, guys. I love that they never scatimate, man, from their own creativity and execution.
And the resources, they know how to utilize the folkloric resources!
India has an ability and a capability and an opportunity to create rock in a very unique way. Indian Ocean and Agam really take advantage of that. They look like characters from a movie. And they have English captions.
These singing phrases, they're so long.
Also, what the fuck?
The
This time
tempo,
signature.
ugh.
They need to go super viral.
This is a masterpiece. Also, they look so cool. What the heck is that sequence? What is that?
Lovely symbol choice as well. The K series is lovely.
They say throw the kitchen sink at it. This is the best representation musically. This is enlightened music. There is no respite from the brilliance of these guys.
Every musician in this is cracked.
That is so musical.
They also have such a cool use of dynamics with such complexity in time signatures.
Yeah, well, I think the core main signature is a 6/8, but they flip it around all the time.
Oh. So many arrangements to remember. How?
And nobody's reading
Reading,
anything
nothing.
except for the symphonic arrangements. Bless you.
My body doesn't know how to react. I've never heard such good music in my life. Bro. The silence that remains. Based on the composition of Moksha Galada.
So this
This was a prayer.
is a devotional song.
Arrival of the Ethereum.
That's their new album, by the way.
Chapter 1. Mate, I love everything about Agam. They're fucking unbelievable.
The lore runs deep. Actually, here's the thing. What a piece to unpack. There is such a beautiful essence of luminosity right from the beginning. Actually, with Agam from the start.
Well, you're gonna get served, to be honest.
It is going to be a numinous spiritual awakening.
Because Mist of Capricorn is still my favorite performance. I think we've ever one of my favorite rock performances we've ever reviewed on the channel. And I'm not the biggest rock fan, man.
And this is just so incredibly well balanced. I mean, there's nothing simple about this. Absolutely nothing simple. Starting with a 6/8 time signature that I'm presuming is a 6/8 to begin with. It shifts and changes throughout the whole arrangement. It's 8 minutes of absolute musical brilliance. It just is. If you read music, those music sheets must be a mathematical equation. It's so beautifully done. But what I love about it is the complexity doesn't take you away from the actual emotional journey that it takes you in. It is soft and is enlightening and is dynamic and it sort of creates this tempo abyss that you're like being pulled and pushed in different directions as the song progresses. And it doesn't scatimate on the usage of folkloric elements. Like the foundation of it is it's very rooted on the folkloric element of the song. Everything else that is sort of like alternative about it comes as an embellishment of the song.
It's quite interesting, this, because I mean they say in the description the silence that remains is based on the traditional Carnatic composition of Mokshamu Galada by Saint Tyagaraja, 1767-1847, in the Raga Saramati set to Adi the Tala, the time signature 16-bit Sanjo, which is basically, I mean, I think they're essentially saying it's 16/4, which means it's a 4x4 song.
Because it has 16. What?
No, it's just 4x4.
Maybe it's an 8x8. That's not possible.
No, it's just a 4x4 song. But maybe the whole arrangement of the original was 4x4, but the way they did it is fucking brutal. Also, they said that A.R. Rahman really believed in their music. So maybe it's just accentuated differently, but it's still 4x4. And then people, they also comment in a lot of their videos, and they were saying every single moment, every message, every word you've shared with us, we've read them all. And honestly, they're touching to our hearts in ways we can't expect. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. And then at the top, they said, to everyone who stood by us in 18 years of highs and lows, I believe me, they've had lows. Infinite gratitude to our greatest inspiration, A.R. Rahman, sir, for believing in our music.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I mean, they are from the south. I mean,
yes.
So it makes sense if someone, and you would presume that A.R. Rahman would absolutely have a field day with this type of music.
Absolutely. This is actually right.
It's not his style, but fuck me.
No, but in terms of like musical geniuses, like how could you not like this?
Yeah.
I
the
also
vocals,
think,
his name is Harish Sivaramakrishnan.
I will say the band is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. The choral ensemble.
The arrangement absolutely insane. Actually, the choral ensemble has this really cool element of making themselves sound like part of the strings. So like they sound like violins at certain points of their vocalizations. But I find that so fascinating because I've only really truly experienced that through ragas in Indian Carnatic, which I think it's really interesting.
Mate, this is unbelievable insane level of music, and also it's cool how rock has become for them the medium to such spiritual enlightenment and messaging that's so profound. The original medium of rock was very much rebellious. It was to rebel.
Yes.
It was a shout to be heard. It was a going against the grain composition of music, especially at the time when rock really starts to kick off. And even its beginnings with rock and roll, it was meant to be rebellious. Regardless, it was meant to be daring. You're meant to be the daredevil of the industry.
Yeah.
And then it sort of evolves into rock. When you think of rock, you don't really think of elation.
And it's actually quite
elevation.
It's actually quite an interesting sort of a combination of elements when you think about it, because rock is fairly new as a genre in comparison to these compositions. So the facing of old versus new reinventions of the same philosophies.
So big up Agam.
Awesome.
Let's have a look at
You can get
Bloodywood.
really philosophical with this sort of like compositions.
Well, I
They're
mean, for
like-
example, like in that part where they really, because they go from like the choir arrangement, it becomes so, so symphonic and so elated at one moment where you really feel like your soul is leaving your body, and then they bring you back in with a breakdown, and then you have a space. They're really smart with the way they compose dynamics. I mean, obviously they didn't compose the piece, but they did arrange it. So they're so clever in the way in which they present different pockets of moments for the audience to experience things.
That's cleverly
it's like
put.
they're manipulating time, blood.
Correct.
Anyways, let's have a look now at Bloodywood. This is a live clip actually from London.
Let's go! They are so loved here. See? They are. Woo!
Where is that?
It's
Camden?
electric.
Or the Troxy?
No, the Troxy could be the Troxy. Could be.
I think it's the Troxy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the venue we're talking about. It's a theatre.
The debauchery, guys!
Wow, isn't it?
I put a fist to the face of a rapist, and I take this for the viewing pleasure of the nearest face. He is gracious and yet
Hey, right, an Arsenal too.
maintain his kind with my mind. I will burn
I forgot how crazy this guy is, to be honest. These are live vocals? This guy eats? Guys, what? No! This breakdown is so insane!
It's sick.
It is so insane!
Nothing like it. Not for metal. We get a whole crowd fucking.
Guys, this is so cool! I'm blown away by the quality of vocals in this, like, wow.
They're very technical regardless.
That's insane! The dynamics, though! I love the fact that they have a doll player in the freaking stage.
Bloodywood.
It's so sick.
Man, he's unreal. That's wild.
It's so cool! I love this breakdown. I love it. This is nasty, guys.
Hey, it's like war music.
See, tell me that doesn't make the most epic metal you've ever heard in your life.
It's like a movie, bro. You know, that's
guys
actually
are so hard.
so healthy the way he does that.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Look, like it's all white people. That's
Yeah, it's so
cool.
British. It's so popular.
Turn back and run with the pack. It's time to fight, yeah. Yeah, we got the ammo to stop. Fuck every man for himself. It's every man for every man and everybody else. Everybody else. For the name faces. He disgraces. One day I return this kind with my mind. One day I return this kind with my mind.
They're actually so healthy about it.
One day I return this kind with my mind. One day I return this kind. But until then.
This is awesome.
Wow.
These guys are outstanding.
But yeah, they have such long sets.
These guys
Um,
are outstanding.
And they're so healthy because to a lot of people maybe they think that what the fuck they're just shouting, but
Actually-
they can do that, and it's actually so technical, the aspect of metal and what is it, the actual name is
Growling.
yeah, well, it's sort of like growling. They have a specific name. I don't know what it's called. Metal
Screams.
screamo technique name. It's obviously not our area of expertise. The fry scream.
Yeah.
The
and
death growl.
The death growl.
Yeah, and the pig squeal. That's it.
That's when you're talking like about like high
Yeah.
range stuff.
It's actually one of the names here is like the false chord screaming.
Correct.
Because you're actually not shouting in the way that most people shout.
You're actually not creating the friction. You're falsely creating friction, which is actually I'll explain the technicality of it. By the way, I will have to give it to a lot of metal fans know the technical of aspect of
Yeah, a
this.
lot of metal fans, for sure.
actually know how difficult it is to do what they do.
And funnily enough, I think actually one of the safest crowds, maybe not crowds, but one of the safest or nicest, I say nicest,
Yeah, nicest people.
that
Yes.
we've ever met have been metal rock
yes,
fans.
actually, guys,
I
it's
don't know
true.
whether safe because it's like they do like to do their fucking mosh. They like
the
to get
mosh
moshy.
pits. But if you're sitting, but like at the top, like
Some of
you're
the nicest
you'll
people
be fine, you'll
and
be
some of the
grand.
most loyal fans you can
Yes.
imagine.
Well,
It's insane.
Hence, the freaking selling out the Troxy.
And Bloodywood have actually done something that it's remarkable for a band that obviously did focus on local fan bases first and then has gone abroad through online. They really captivated a lot of people's, fans
Attention.
and dollars and pounds to support them to be able to tour abroad. But they when you go to one of the Bloodywood concerts, you're not going to an Indian
Based
crowd.
Yeah. Like your demographic is very mixed.
It's like they tour to the UK, not because there's a big Indian population here. It's
No,
because they
because-
have a lot of their fans are here.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
tour to the US. It's not because there's a large population of Indian people there. No, they tour there because they have a lot of their fans, US people, American people, that are fans there.
I actually love,
And they have no connection to India. The
I
connection to
actually-
India is Bloodywood.
and that's
remarkable.
That to me is incredible because
Yeah.
they're pioneers of a movement that it to begin with is sort of like a dying art.
Remarkable.
Like to state the fact that they're a fusion metal band, it's already putting them as an outlier of the market.
It should
right?
put them at a disadvantage. It's such a
Yes.
niche product, you know?
I actually love about this. I'll talk to you about the technique really quickly. So you have two sets of vocal folds inside of your larynx: the true folds and the false folds. So the false folds sit outside of the vocal folds, the true folds, and the true folds make contact in between the other two, right? So they're like sandwiched together. The true folds, in old belief, the previous generation of metal bands, I'm talking like the early 2000s, they had a lot of issues with their vocal technique because they would actually create friction between the true folds. So like the actual connection in the voice, what people call the vocal cords. So they would fry their vocal cords often because they would push and shout through that to create that texture. However, with a more advanced technique, and it's the technique that we hear now, you make the false folds, the ones outside, vibrate and create friction without actually causing any damage to the true folds. And that's what it sounds like. And they can do this on demand
For a very long time.
very long tour, for many, many hours, and it will be healthy. They will be able to talk without even sounding tired.
Incredible, isn't it?
After that.
That's why learning a tiny bit of vocal technique, in their case, not a bit, a lot, can go a very long way.
Shout out freaking science.
Let's go and listen to Rupam Islam. We have checked them out before, but never a full studio song. So let's give it a watch.
This is pretty new as well. Fairly recent, this is.
Big up the Huzz.
আমি বসে থাকি প্রায় এই সন্ধেবেলা
Woo, what a vocalist!
আকাশের গায়ে লেখা
We're really going through the whole extent of Indian rock, huh?
Correct.
মেনে নিতে
Hey, what a cool guy.
বয়ে বেড়ানোর রায় ঢেকে রাখি ক্ষত দাগ অপরাধ বেনামি যত ভাবি ভুলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি খোঁজে
They're a great rock band. Great rock singer.
চলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি খোঁজে সে আমায়
What a cool video.
পরবাসে শরীর খোয়ে 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 যায়
Oh, it's just the texture, the tessiture of his vocal tone.
সংশয়ে কোনো দিন নিতে পারেনি বিদায় পিঁপড়ের হাঁটা পথ চেনাবে আমায় যত ভাবি ভুলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি
চুপি চুপি।
খোঁজে সে আমায় কত দূরে চলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি খোঁজে সে আমায়
It's hard to maintain that tension towards the end of the singing phrase. He does it so nonchalant. Ooh.
সাহসী কোনো কথায় ঠোঁট পুড়ে গিয়েছিল স্মৃতিহীন কোন আলাপে
Peacock.
এ জীবন বেছে নিল প্রতিটা দিন প্রতিটা রাত কার ইশারায় ভুলেছি শোক হাজার চোখ খোঁজে আমায় প্রতিটা দিন প্রতিটা রাত কার ইশারায় ভুলেছি শোক হাজার চোখ খোঁজে আমায়
Nice.
আমি বসে থাকি তাই
Oh, this is for a show. This is cool.
আকাশের গায়ে লেখা অযোগ্য আমি
I think it might be for a movie.
যত ভাবি ভুলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি খোঁজে সে আমায় কত দূরে চলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি খোঁজে সে আমায় যত ভাবি ভুলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি খোঁজে সে আমায় কত দূরে চলে গেছি তবু চুপি চুপি খোঁজে সে আমায়
Woo,
Good song.
woo, woo, woo.
Good song, mate.
Very nice.
It's for the film.
That's really
It
cool.
was at least made by Surinder Films.
Very nice. I like. This is actually a very classic alternative rock composition.
agreed.
Like this is actually like you couldn't have picked a better voice for this as
Agreed.
well. This is really nice. This is it sort of like suits him perfectly.
Indeed, quite recent. It's not the most recent one we have, but it's certainly very, very recent in the terms of Rupam Islam's work. And Anupam Roy is on the lyrics, singer Rupam Islam, and I think the name of the film it was released in June, and it's called Prosenjit. I think Possibly.
Very nice.
Yeah. Or Ajogio.
I think that's the name of the film.
Quite possibly. Anyways, someone actually who they've made a bit of a noise lately. They've maybe not for the right reasons, or perhaps for the wrong reasons, or the right ones. Who the fuck knows? Depends who you're asking. The local train. They're no longer a thing, but they are fucking unbelievable, and they were unbelievable. I don't know what the hell happened to them, but actually they did come across our radar because we ended up learning that they're no longer gonna make any fucking music.
I actually find it really interesting because I first encountered the local train like a year ago. And it turns out they have been disbanded for like 5 years. So like it's actually quite interesting to me, you know?
Yeah, they announced in 2022 that the vocalist, the frontman Ramagnegi, has left the band. So I don't think that means they're disbanded, but they're just not fucking active.
But they haven't done anything recently.
Yeah, and this is actually one of the last things they did. Live. I like them a lot as a band, man. For many reasons.
Actually, they got the whole melody and atmosphere balance correct.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck happened?
I have no idea.
It was so successful.
No idea. Sometimes that can be a blessing and a curse for a lot of musicians, you know?
True.
Gorgeous vocalist.
Look at them, bro.
Wow, what a cool montage! Whoa, so good!
Mate, give me the longer version of this. What the fuck? Give me
What
the
the
longest version
heck?
available.
I'm sorry, but the freaking riff for this, so freaking awesome. Yeah, they make me a little sad just to know that.
Why?
Yeah, they're not like they had great sponsors as well. They had like great sponsors. I wonder
know.
what happened.
I have no idea, man.
Well, I do have to say, coming from the music industry perspective, sometimes a lot of these bands start with a very noble idea of a band and music and what the vision for their band can be. And as time passes, it becomes more compromised and more demanding, and it becomes more taxing for both the performers and the compositions, and it becomes less freeing of an experience than it is it becomes more of a task than it is
Mate,
an experience.
it becomes a business, bro. It's a business. Like, I think a lot of musicians get that mixed. I think also it depends on the quality of the team you have and the type of people that are around you and that are building you as a product.
And after a tour, your health takes a toll. Your mental perspectives change.
Yeah, for sure.
The way that you see music and your initial love for the craft also changes.
But I think more people should get discouraged from wanting to become musicians, because genuinely, this might sound quite mean, but let me be the tough dad for a second.
I would never say that, guys. Chase your dreams. Chase your dreams.
Yeah, absolutely. But then fucking understand that this is a business, man.
It's true.
This is not like,
That
because
part
I'm
I
coming
see.
at it from the business perspective
I
of it,
agree.
from the managerial perspective of it, from an agent perspective of it. It's like, it's not a game. You can't just tell me it's like, what was it? Will Smith speaking about his daughter Willow. She was in the middle of touring with Jay-Z, Justin Bieber, and she had promised she was gonna do, I think it was 12 weeks. It was 18 dates or something like that to Jay-Z, opening acts, and also doing, in the era of fucking, I whip my hair back and forth. And she does one date, and she's super tired, and she tells her dad, Will the Cock Smith, Dad, I want to quit, and I'm done. And then Will goes, mate, you fucking agreed. And then the next day, she shaves her head.
I didn't know that was the reason behind
Yeah,
that.
that's literally why she shaves her head. She goes to a hotel.
Okay.
She says, "Okay, Dad, don't worry," and then she goes ahead and she fucking shaves her head.
tomorrow.
And they're wild. So it's like, well, she didn't deserve to be in the music industry. You spoiled kid. And at the same time, it's like,
Guys, I'm sweating.
yeah, and it's like you're in here in a business.
Yes.
And I hate the fact that people think it's like, well, the industry is too tough. No, man. There's people that work a fucking 9 to 5, and there's people that work a job that doesn't even pay them as well as a 9 to 5, and they're putting in 16 hours a day, and they're just surviving and barely making it. And you're telling me you can't do fucking 32 dates, or you can't make a song a month, or you can't, like, anyways. I have very, very tough and rough. But I'm not saying that's what happened to the local train. Let's put some context to this, because then someone will clip this and I've made enemies.
But I mean...
I'm just saying that some people should get discouraged because they don't understand that this isn't about art. The business is not about art. Touring isn't about art. Now, the artist's job is about the art. The artist's job is to make music and focus on the art. But that means that you're going to have an unbelievable management team, a world-class production, world-class publicist, everything.
And you have to, as an artist, you will have to learn to compartmentalize.
And a lot of the time, these guys and these girls don't. It's very tough. It's very weird. It's very demanding. And at the same time, they have like so many issues, man. Like mentally and also about their own art. And they don't see their art worthy, but then millions of people are loving it. And then conundrums, and then it's like the motivation drops. Mate, it's tough. Like the whole fucking thing is actually rough.
But here's what I will say about this. Because I often get asked that, right? It's not easy to
asked a lot.
Yeah, it's not easy to ever give advice. Actually, it's one of the hardest things because sometimes people don't want the advice; they just want to be heard from, and that is half the battle.
It's my advice. Don't do it unless you actually know what you're getting yourself into.
No, here's what I often say, and I will say it to you if you're an aspiring musician, because I know that a lot of you guys watch with that dream in mind. You have to approach it with a noble heart, but a conscious brain. You have to be aware of the demands, but approach it with as a noble pursuit, because you cannot make true organic art that speaks from your heart, if you have business running.
It's not your job as the artist.
It's
not your job as the artist. Yeah, you just have to have a relentless work ethic.
Yes, you have to work very hard, but you have to approach it with a purity of
I agree. I like that. Noble heart, but a conscious brain, and then just fucking work your ass off.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mars are a brand that we've never checked out before.
No, this is a brand new name.
Let's give it a watch. This is called The Yellow Diary. No,
I think the name of the
that?
song is
Mars, and they're called The Yellow
The
Diary.
Yellow Diary,
which
that's
are
right.
the other way. We've never fucking met them before.
I don't know what is that, guys.
Me talking about the purity of art. Me absolutely misquoting what they wrote. Sorry.
तेरे चेहरे का जो ये नूर है साली आँख का ही कसूर है वे मंगेया ने प्यार
Oh my god! Especially
Unbelievable
because it's not
production.
heavy enough, but
No.
it's like very melodic, but it's
दिल कहता कुछ करदा है कभी लगता है सब
Oh shit!
कभी लगता है होया दिल रुनेगा
Bro. It's so interesting because they are just putting you on the edge, essentially. And then they really slowly releasing tension. You have this lovely aspect of their vocals. his vocals. What beautiful vocalist,
Yes.
and what an absolutely fantastic cast for this type of genre. Waleska's always said it. She's probably the first believer I had of this, because I didn't, not that I didn't think so, I didn't even come fucking to my brain, but because male Indian vocalists do have more capabilities in terms of the exploration of notes is it's vast, so in rock it's like that's
It's
advantageous.
such a hack
Yeah, it's
because
advantageous.
a lot of alternative rock bases its whole compositions in nuance. And what a better way to explore nuance than with all the micronotes that you can get in Carnatic or in Hindustani classical. Like, it's just such an easy access
Yellow
to
dial.
creating such an amazing auditory experience. However, though, I think he is the perfect cast exactly because he's everything that the genre isn't. He is sweet and he is melodic and he's vibrant, and the genre is sort of grungy and disturbed and a little heavy, and so it sort of balances off really well. I love this band.
They're very indie band. They're very,
I love it.
pop rock, but outside of the mainstream for the time being.
I
They're-
absolutely adore them.
They're obviously quite popular. I mean, that song had a huge amount of views.
And great.
Founded in 2015. It is one of the leaders of the country's indie scene.
We support a lot of indie folk artists. Though.
They have songs with Shilpa Rao. So that's awesome. The band recently also opened for A.R. Rahman's Wonderment Tour on May the 3rd of 2025. Beautiful.
I love that.
Beautiful.
What a great band.
Well, that's currently our new discoveries or revisits into the Indian rock scene. Let us know what your favorite song of today was, and we'll see you on the next one.
Be like Salman. Adios.